and today I wanted to share some journal ideas, ways to actually use your journals and your notebooks that you have. Because if you're anything like me, you buy so many journals or you make a lot of journals and you don't really know what to put inside of them. I'm going to give you 10 different ideas to use for your journals. Number 1 is a life journal, of course. I call my main journal my life journal, and if you watch my journal with me's, most of them are in my life journal. Honestly, you can put whatever you want into it because it's your life. So I really like to just document my years in my life journals. I like to document like a quote that I'm feeling or a doodle that I want to put in there, or I create a lot of lists just to remember as the years goes on. So I like to add like lists of things that I love or lists of things that I hate, things that make me happy, or just a bunch of different things just to remember years down the line and places that I've been. Just pretty much everything into one. Whatever you're feeling that day, journal it into your life journal. The second journal idea I have is hoarder's place or a junk journal. This one's just kind of completely random. Whatever you want to put into the journal, you put into it. Say you have a tag off a piece of clothes that you bought. It looks really cool. Put it in this journal and collage around it and create something out of it. If you are like me, you're a hoarder and you never want to throw things away, so if you don't want to throw something away, you just put it in the journal and keep it forever and make it look really, really cute. The third journal idea I have is stream of conscience. So, conscience? That's a hard word. Stream of conscience. So, you write down exactly what you're thinking. So if you really just need to get some rant out, you need to vent to something, write it in your journal. I promise you will feel so much better. Or even if it's not that, if you just have a really good memory that you want to remember forever and you just want to put every detail down, put it in here. It may not even be a memory or a rant. It may just be like ideas that you have that you don't want to forget. Just write everything down as it comes to your mind. Don't make the journal edited or good grammar. Like, it can be straight from your head, straight as you're thinking it onto paper. That is usually really good because once you go back and look at it, you may remember things or see something that you wouldn't have known before. The fourth is a dream journal. If you haven't tried it, you really should. I really need to do it more. I don't have a dream journal. I really like to start one. If I wake up and I have a dream, I like to put it in my notes in my phone. But I just think it would be really cool to remember more of my dreams because I don't dream that often, but when I do, they're really weird. And I think it'd be a good idea to like keep it next to your bed, and then when you wake up, just jot it down really fast. It doesn't have to be pretty. And then when you're bored, just go back and like watercolor over it or make it look really cute. Illustrate a picture that goes along with the story. So the fifth is brain dump or an idea journal. I have an idea journal where I just keep all of my video ideas, all of my journal ideas, all of my video ideas, literally anything that I do not want to forget that I want to do somewhere down the line. I also like to document my progress on things, so like the time and the amount of subscribers that I have, so I can see my growth rate, and I like to document like inspiration. So the sixth idea is a relationship journal. If you are in a relationship, or if you're just in a best friendship, or if you want to give it to your mom or your dad, anyone that you're close with that you want to give a gift to, they're really good ideas. So you can do it year length, or you can just do like a memory book where you just take old photos and do like a timeline in there, like a scrapbook or something. I just call mine a relationship journal because I do it for my boyfriend. I document our year together as the year goes on, and then I give it on our year anniversary. I like to just put photos and journal about the memory that goes along with that photo. I like to doodle in it. I like to put quotes. I like to put songs that we like to listen to. Something that goes for the person, you and the person, your inside jokes, whatever you want to put in the journal. But make a journal for someone is such a good idea. I love doing that. Or even if you don't want to give it to them, you just want to keep it for yourself, that's okay too. The seventh is a travel journal. If you like to travel, remember, traveling doesn't necessarily mean you have to fly across the world. It can be like an hour road trip to somewhere, and that is still traveling somewhere new. It's good to keep a journal to just record your memories. So of course, putting photos in there, journaling about your trip, putting in tickets like plane tickets or movie tickets, or if you go to like a park, a ticket. It's good to put in like flowers from there or grass. It's good to put in like souvenirs. Anything that can fit in a journal is really good to put in there from your travels, because then it's a place to hold your memories forever. The eighth is a art journal, or like a practice art journal. I really like to keep a journal to just practice in, because I'm really not that good, but I know if I really take my time and try, it can come out pretty good. So I do like to have a journal where I practice my drawing or watercoloring or lettering. Anything that I want to practice, I keep in one journal so I can just kind of see the progress as as time goes on. So it's really good to have a journal that's, you know, not necessarily for other people's eyes, it's for yourself to practice in and to create art. The 9th idea that I have is a letter journal. I keep a journal where I put all of my happy mail inside. I really love to just document the letters that I get in a journal, so it's easy to just flip through and make look really cute rather than just putting it in like a box. I really like to keep things in journal form. So it's really good to put like your happy mail if you have pen pals, or even if you don't, like if you like to document really sweet letters that people give you, like through Christmas or birthday or whatever occasion where you can get a letter from someone. It's really nice to keep that in there, or even gifts that like you don't really use. So the 10th is just a plain old planner. So this is really basic. If you don't have a planner, you need a planner. You need to fill one of your journals with a planner, whether it's a bullet journal where you can create your planner from scratch, or if you go out and buy a pre-made planner and you just fill it out with your personal schedule. It's really important to document what you're doing. That way you don't miss important stuff. And not even that, I learned when I started planning, I got way more productive. So those are just 10 ideas for journals. There are plenty more, but I wanted to keep this video a little bit simple. I really hope these gave you some ideas. They're not completely unique. I mean, these are journals that people use all the time. Sometimes you just forget when you have a journal. You're just like, I don't know what to do with it, but I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, I hand make my own journals and I put them up on Etsy, so I will link my Etsy down below if you would like to buy one. I love you all so very much. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.